What is self-reflection? What are benefits of it? And what are the techniques I use myself for self-reflection? So I am going to address these 3 questions in this short video. In our daily lives, we are constantly observing information and analyzing. And while it is very important to be aware of your environment and people around you, we tend to forget to apply this concept into ourselves. Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." By examining our life, we become aware of our mistakes and we learn from them. By reflecting on our behavior, we notice negative patterns in our life. Recognizing these patterns and why and how they have such a detrimental effect on our emotions enables us to change, to alter the trajectory of our personal story. Self-reflection is the key to validate whether or not we live up to our core values. And you may find this technique quite difficult in the beginning, initially. And if so, try to adopt a mindset of not knowing, of curiosity and openness. This practice may lead to extremely valuable insights and breakthroughs. It can also lead to feelings of discomfort, vulnerability, or even irritation. That's completely natural because you will get to know yourself on a much deeper level, and at some point you may recognize that there are some behaviors or thinking patterns that you need to change in order to improve the quality of your life. So making changes is always difficult because you need to step out of your comfort zone. And stepping out of your comfort zone can make you feel vulnerable and uncomfortable. So take your time, don't rush into it, and very slowly and gently implement those changes into your life. The practice of self-reflection is also helpful in increasing self-awareness. And being aware of your emotions, behavior, and thoughts can really help in making better decisions and in avoiding making mistakes that you did in the past. And there are 3 techniques I use myself for self-reflection. The first one is early morning reflection. And it is not only about planning my day ahead, but also how I am going to react to things that will happen and to other people and what they do. The second technique is journaling, and this is something I've been doing on and off since my teenage years, and in the recent times I decided to commit to it on a daily basis. And I need to say it has tremendous effect on helping me to evaluate what changes I have to make in my behavior and thinking patterns to make my life better. The third technique is bedtime reflection. I like to take time in the evening to ask myself a few questions. Did I behave according to my values? Did I treat people who I interacted with friendliness, kindness, and respect? What are the small things that I've accomplished that day? What are the things that I could have done better? And very important part is what I am grateful for. I think the practice of self-reflection helps not only on a personal level but professional level as well. It really helps me to progress as a yoga teacher as well. And I believe it is extremely important to know what changes can be made and when to improve your life, behavior, and thinking patterns. So I hope this will encourage you to start the practice of self-reflection. And if you have any questions or any comments, you can leave them below the video. And thank you very much for listening. Namaste.